Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, it's mini session time. Actually, with mini sessions, we can usually work with around 4 people. This time it was 2 sessions with detailed and unique healing for each situation. Our first healing walkthrough was to help the person close dead timelines and align their energetic system to their now form. The second healing walkthrough was actually pretty similar to the first, but with a few slight adjustments. Just like with all of our episodes, feel free to follow along and utilize the healings as needed. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, then that's your fucking problem. On with the podcast. Well, I'm gonna hit accept. So, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Kat!
Hey, I haven't talked to you in fucking forever. What's up?
Oh, not much. I live by Sedona now.
I didn't know what the fuck you just said. Something about bison and
Sedona.
donors.
Sedona. I was living by Sedona. On. Yeah, just kind of hanging out, doing my thing. How are you? Oh, awesome. Captain K, hello.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm doing
Besides
well.
being in Sedona.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's I'm not there currently, but I spent the last year there, so it was really nice. Okay. So what are we doing? I was clicking the button to see if it was going to work, but I'm totally chill with staying on here.
Right on.
All right. Is there anything you want to
I used to live near Sedona for a while.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remember thinking like it was right after, like right before I moved there, I tried acid for like the first time, and I remember being on the plateaus in Sedona, being like, if I was tripping right now, I would totally try to fly. It's probably really good that I'm not.
It's
really pretty.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's kind of with all of the, there's a lot of people coming in tourism, and so it kind of makes it like extremely difficult, energetically speaking, especially like on that level. It's just like, I wish there was more people like us over there and not as many tourists that just come in and...
Yeah, you would think there would be, but it's expensive, because of all the like celebrities that live over in that area and stuff. So, yeah. And like, it's one of the things that's really cool about Sedona is that you can't have electric lights on. At least they couldn't a decade or so ago. Like even the McDonald's sign was turquoise.
Yeah, for light pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the skies are really pretty. What are you going through right now? What's going on with you? Maybe we can do a little mini session.
What's going on is I don't know. Energetically speaking, like part of myself died like last year, and I don't know if it's a timeline or my actual self or like.
Well, merge with that version of you. Let's do that. Say, hey, that version of Kelly.
Hey, that version of Kelly.
Merge with me.
Merge with me.
There you go.
I saw your stuff on the ground, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Do you ground a lot?
I right now I feel grounded. I feel like my butt's been grounded.
Okay. This feels like dead timelines and dead versions of you.
Yeah, it just feels dead. Wait, she's merged. Can I help her collaborate?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Exchange me information with this version of me. Okay, exchange me information with this version of me.
Calibrate me, disconnect me.
Calibrate me, disconnect me.
Anchor me back into the correct dimensional forms.
Anchor me back into the correct dimensional forms.
Have you ever seen Coraline?
Coraline? No.
Mm-hmm. There is a character that, like, basically it's just a pile of clothes. That's what this version of you felt like.
Okay. Yeah, that's
like,
what I feel
like. As Kate was saying, like, just kind of like a dead version of you, like you rebirthed and Just want to make sure that you get all your like pieces in order.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I for the death timeline came approximately a month ago, and it was very emotional. The timelines came in, and it was a very hard death that happened. Like it was like someone else did it to me, so I had to integrate that energy.
Someone else rebirthed you?
No, someone else hurt me in that timeline. And so, like, I had to live the whole energy of that, consciously speaking.
I would like you to take you back. I would like you to, if you want, be like, nope, this is mine. This is me. This is a version of me. I will be taking that back now. Thank you. You do not get any piece of me.
Right. Because what I think I'm doing is I'm overly attaching subconsciously, huh?
It looks like you left a part of yourself with them as like a forget-me-not, not on purpose. Like you weren't just like, stay here, bestie. It was literally like I'm going to detach from this. This hurts. I'm going to rise above it type thing.
Okay.
It's like, okay. So spirit, if it's in my highest good, if you want to do that.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please close a book.
Please close a book.
On all dead timelines.
On all dead timelines.
And all dead versions of me.
And all dead versions of me.
Please release all soul fragments with all this.
Please release all soul fragments from this.
With all of this.
With all this.
What's up, Kat?
There is, the void is open. It's all blown out. Everything back here is exploded outward.
Okay. Wrap it in divine justice.
Okay.
Love, light, and forgiveness.
Love, light, and forgiveness.
Did you do the divine justice, or did you leave that out?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Cleanse and purify it.
All right.
And send it to its rightful owner at this time.
All right. I have to send it through Source to heal. I can't send it right back to them. Is that okay?
You do whatever you want to do. When you guys were talking and I noticed the void thing, it's like when I said that, you went to go shut the door and it's like a big, like, well, not big, it's a small, dark, black room. It reminds me of backstage at a play. And as you did that, there is someone moving in here, like in the shadows.
Can you merge with your void? Actually, clean that bitch out.
All right.
Clean it real quick. And then
Gotcha.
merge with it. And exchange Kelly information with it.
All right. Exchanging energy.
Merge with your essence.
All right.
And mirror version of you.
Okay.
And do the same thing. Exchange you information with them.
Awesome. I feel, oh, wow. In my solar plexus. Can you guys feel that?
Everything is like collapsed now. Like it's not collapsed like this, but like inside you instead of like that pocket.
Yeah, there is a deep feeling. I've been feeling energetically drained and like just dead on the inside. Just like, because
there was basically a door left open, and it was it was in the void, which we all have our own void, like for anybody listening. But as you like left so swiftly, what the fuck is this?
I feel it too.
Will you please say, if it's in my highest good, please activate?
Please activate if it's in my highest good.
The number 12 healings.
The number 12 healings.
To get that oversoul the fuck off me healings.
Get the oversoul the fuck off me healings.
Backdoor doorstop removal healings.
Backdoor stopple removal healings.
Blowout healings.
Blowout healings.
Burnout healings.
Burnout healings.
Brain aneurysm healings.
Brain aneurysm healings.
And pathway alignment healings.
And pathway alignment healings.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
I got 3 Italian hands.
You feel it in the heart too?
Yeah. Can you, if it's in my highest good?
If it's in my highest good.
Copy and paste that to every form and version of me.
Copy and paste it to every form and version of me.
And situation that was like this.
And situation that is like this.
Conducive to what each of them need.
Conducive to what each of them need.
And release any kind of soul contracts, bartering slips.
And release any soul contract, bartering slips.
Bindings. Gentlemen's agreements. Bill of sales or the like. No longer in my highest good.
I'm feeling actually better. I can still feel the energy around me. I think it's partially something that is, it's been attached since I got here. And I have had pneumonia in the past month too.
I was going to tell you to do the transmutation healings and work. So could you update and upgrade your transmutation station?
Okay. How do I
just say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Update and upgrade my transmutation
station. And everything it's connected to, conducive.
And everything that is connected to.
Conducive. And then you're going to activate all of it.
Okay.
Speed it up.
Gotcha. I went to one of my old. I understand what you mean now. Okay.
Hey, does the team need to be rotated out? Like, what's going on with the team here?
Update and upgrade, Kelly.
Update, upgrade.
Your spirit team.
My spirit team.
Your spirit guides.
My spirit guides.
Their entire dimension and dwelling. And realm. And speed that up.
Frequency.
There we go.
I don't think they were rotating anymore. I think
they were stuck for a while.
Okay. It was something. They said earlier that they were in mourning over that timeline.
Yeah, it wasn't like negative. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think
keep talking.
No, what were you going to say? Because I think what you were going to say was something that maybe they could actually learn from through my perception. It wasn't necessarily a negative thing.
Yeah, it wasn't negative. It was just stuck. Like we all have hundreds, you know this, I'm just talking to everybody. We have hundreds of thousands of spirit guides, and what we're going through at the time, we'll have new ones that are ours, that are always with us, but they'll rotate into it's like gears. They rotate into what we're going through and what we need help with now. Like one time Kate was doing an interview that someone, she does spirit guide readings, and she was interviewing and the whole fucking team just started to pack up and fucking leave. But the person wasn't deceased. They had switched to Christianity, and their whole team was like, gotta go, bye.
Mid-reading.
They rotate. So if someone's working on inner child stuff, that team will come in. If they're working on past life stuff, that team will come in. It's like, depending on what you're going through, your team will rotate. Yours wasn't rotating.
Okay. So they were like...
it was just stuck in the same place.
Yeah. I felt stuck in the same place as above, so below. We're all feeling the same thing. And I feel like maybe they were going through that because they did say it was because of the death that I had in that timeline.
Because they were part of that timeline. Yeah,
and they were mourning that I was understanding it more fully, the grasp of the situation.
And then the closing of the timelines is, there's tons of timelines that we would not be talking right now. I would already be past. Same with Kate. There's timelines where we alter it and we stay alive when we could have been gone for whatever reason, and not just past lives, like literally
this life.
I agree. I've had so many of them where I've died out, and I consciously had to click on that. I've had to take on that weight of in the morning period, and then source telling me that I'm not done.
Okay, so why don't we look at why you have to go through that so intensely? Because yes, it brings a lot of clarity, it brings a lot of healing, it brings a lot of understanding for us, all of us. When we go through that, we learn a lot, but also you already understand it. You don't need to go through it anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you can understand, like, oh shit, I switched timelines. You don't have to go through the fucking traumatic ass shit anymore. So why don't we ask your team or future you, or however you want to say it, what do we need to do so that you don't have to experience that, the intensity of that again?
It seems like it's like a contract of like, I have to go through this, no pain, no gain, experiencing
like
the
life
hard
lesson
stuff.
kind of thing. Do you subscribe to needing to learn lessons?
I would call it circular learning, where we all learn from one another. Where
I'm gonna go ahead and say, just in case, can you release any soul contracts to that aren't actually in your highest good?
yes, I release any soul contract that's not my highest good of circular learning or life lessons.
Because from what we have seen, again, everybody can follow what they're guided to. They all see and feel and experience their own thing. But everybody already knows everything. We just got amnesia. There's no lessons to learn. We literally, we already know it all. We just gotta fucking remember how to tap into it.
Gotcha. I totally get it. I tend to pick apart the minute things, and I think it's my worthiness inside of me. I like to alchemize with other people's information and use discernment, what works and what doesn't work, bring it on to my energetic self. But maybe I'm doing that too much.
Well, I mean, you've been for the most part pretty good out there on your own. It's not like you've done any detriment to yourself. Like, you're able to do all the healings. You've got a lot of clarity. You're moving through life. So, I say whatever fucking works, keep doing it. But anything that's detrimental, get rid of it. It's kind of like how everybody says that take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, if you don't need it anymore, why use it?
Yeah, I totally understand. That makes total sense. And it
doesn't mean that anybody knows more than another person, because we all operate fucking differently. But again, upgrade and update your operating system and your processing unit, and make sure that you're running the best that you can and know how to.
Okay. All right. And do you have any recommendations for the next 24-hour period? Because I've been getting weird attacks in my sleep as well.
Copy and paste what you just did today to your dream realms. Say copy. Okay. If it's in my highest good, copy and paste what I just did today.
If it's in my highest good, please copy and paste what I just did today.
To my dream realms.
To my dream realms.
My nightmare realms.
Nightmare realms.
My astral pathways.
My astral pathways.
And every other pocket dimension.
And every other pocket dimension.
That I have.
That I have.
That I know about.
That I know about.
Or fucking don't remember.
Or don't remember. I'm actually picking up downloads as we are going. So this is good.
So if I were to say that it was you attacking you because you didn't recognize you, would that make sense?
Yeah, I actually saw a vision of that. That was one of the first things that I saw. Yeah.
It's very who are you? Intruder, get out. Get out, intruder. And it's it's me. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's me, Jessica. I'm in here.
I heard it and I was like, are you going to say it?
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. Because
you need to activate all the security to this, your own personal, how you would shield it or lock it up or keep it safe. And there you go. And secret secure it down.
Secure down. Okay. That's going to be a process, I'm being told.
Okay. Go ahead and speed that up then.
All right. Speed that up.
Especially if you've never done it before, then it's gotta... Yeah. Then it's
You know
gotta
what's
like
funny?
go through.
That reminded me of like back in the day when Kate and I first started working together. I was like, hey, because like I didn't really have that concept of talking to my own team, so it was a lot of stuff that I ran through like her team, which ended up being the same parts of the oversoul that was on my team. It's a long story, but anyway, I'd always be like, hey, can we do this? And the answer was always like, I mean, you can fucking try. And I'd be like, bet, let's fucking do it then. And it would always work. But like whenever we got the answer that was like, I mean, I guess you could try, we were like, okay.
Hell yeah. We'd
so whenever we hear
that bitch.
whenever we hear it's going to be a process, we're like, can we speed it up? And most of the time, like sometimes it'll take like 3 days or so, but yeah.
I feel like my energy is returning. I'm not going to look too deeply into what the aspect of me was really trying to accomplish right now. I think that I'll just drink some water.
You were trying to beat the shit out of you. What do you mean what they were trying to accomplish?
And that's not the first time it's happened, too. Like, I have fought myself. Inside, it was a black, like, ether being of myself. And I got it to the ground, and I woke up.
Do you have a thing where you have like, do you like battle your shadow?
Like, yeah. I
why don't you merge with it?
Shadow, but my shadow is also my twin flame. And
why don't you like merge with your upper and your lower and align it all so that like it's more like a hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Instead of a like fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because my shadow's in mourning. Because when my shadow's in light, it's my twin flame. It's a mere reflection of myself. But when it's
merge with all them bitches.
Yeah,
make those bitches your bitches.
They're hung up. I think my twin flame's hung up on this one timeline, and that's
fuck that
thing.
Bitch.
Yeah,
it's very like take your shit back. All right,
you're doing it.
The more you heal, the more it goes outwards.
Yeah, I'll be able to help them more. I agree.
And exchange you information.
Yeah. And I'll just,
to be clear, when you say twin flame, all I'm picking up on are different versions of you.
Yes. It's, like source being. It's a source being internally inner world. Like sometimes I don't work. So all I do now is I'm in that place where I'm always, with my twin flame. We've been together for 10 years now, and it's never been in physical body. It's the divine masculine, and it's come in different archetypes and integrates into my consciousness, and we fall in love in different manners in different ways.
Can you merge with your divine feminine and divine masculine and then exchange you information?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not so over to the side anymore.
And then put it back to its balanced divine working order. Because, like, what if it's... Oh, okay, it's cleaning it out. Cool.
He's listening.
Can you release, again, anything, like any bindings, gentlemen's agreements, contracts?
Release any bindings, gentlemen's agreements, or contracts.
Or the like. Connected to duality or separation that are no longer in your highest good.
Connected to duality or separation that are no longer in my highest good. Okay. I feel in my stomach. I feel energy going from my crown into my stomach, which is good. Because I have...
Speed that up, Kelly.
Okay.
Speed it up again.
Okay. I'm being able to see my body again. My astral body, which is good. That's something that I've been really missing.
There's pressure around the sinuses here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's because you're seeing stuff or what, but I don't know what this is.
Is this like goggles? Oh, do you filter your vision?
Do I filter my vision? I have second vision.
Okay. Can you put your seer? Can you put your channeling back to its balanced divine working order?
Oh, thank you. We put my
channeling
back to divine working order.
And then update and upgrade it.
Update and upgrade, please.
Have you ever seen the the newer Spider-Man series?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, anyway, so Spider-Man, he starts like working with the Iron Man guy that's like really rich or whatever, and he gets a Spider-Man suit, and it like adjusts, and like when he looks at stuff, it's like your suit does not need to be separate from you.
Okay.
It should work just like your eyes work and your mouth and nose and all that work. It should be not a second skin, not a second sight, not your astral body. You should be able to tune into every version of you as if it's you.
Yes. It is great. It's almost like a download of energy that comes in, like a Akashic record of that timeline. And then I see it in light and like a web. And it goes into my body, my light body. And then it alchemizes within it. So how do I stop seeing it like that?
Integrate it, like you said.
Okay, just integrate. Okay, all right.
Uh-huh. But conducive to your now form.
Okay. Which is in the process of healing, which may need to be sped up a little bit, I'm being told.
Hey, yes, you can. Why do I keep seeing you waiting by a fire? What the fuck are you waiting for? Some kind of ceremony?
Oh,
waiting,
no,
you're gonna...
I went to hell like 2 years ago, so I'm always thinking I'm going back there.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was a journey. I learned a lot.
Well, what are you waiting on? The rapture? No, it was my own personal hell, and I learned that even in hell, Source doesn't let you go because there's still light in the most hellish consciousness states. Can you release all contracts with having to wait?
Yes.
Shut the door on this. It's like a little furnace.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, okay, we're shutting the door. That's a sign that I'm not going there. It's a little furnace. That's good. It was really scary when I was there.
Transmute it. This seems like you created this as like a safe space. That's why you were waiting. Oh, waiting by the fire. Okay. Yeah. Like as a safe space, but it's like, it's good. You're good.
Okay, closed.
Okay.
Thank you.
This was a lot. Favor, I think you should. It's highly recommended to either go to Kate's page on her pinned videos for the close-up / sign-offs, or go to my page for the closing statements.
Okay, I will. I'll go right now.
Okay, we'd love to hear how you're doing.
Yes, thank you. I love you guys so much.
Bye,
Nice talking to you.
Love you.
Bye.
I'm following you too, Captain Kate, okay?
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Oh, I don't have any money on here. I could give you guys some money too if I
No, we're good. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Much love.
We've got
Yes.
one more.
Hi. I
Cleanse and
agree.
purify them, send in the back. Cleanse and purify me, bring me back. Ooh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's
Are
up?
you feeling bookish?
I'm always
Are
feeling
you
a little
feeling
bookish.
mystic?
I'm always a little mystic.
Oh my god.
How
It'd
are
be
you
cool
feeling?
if you were feeling bookish mystic. I don't know.
I should change my name to that.
And also put little crystal balls on the ends.
I think
Oh my
it's some.
gosh. I'm so
I think
glad
you should-
that I tapped in. You guys are amazing.
Problem
Healing
solved.
done.
Next.
Healing done.
Thank you. I'm good now.
Wait. What is so great is the way that you were like, I should probably change my name to that. And Kate and I both had a millisecond of like, isn't that her name? And then we caught the joke. Both of us were like,
What? Someone joking?
Well,
I guess because we're not used to people joking back. And so we're just like,
probably.
oh, yes, of course. That's the joke.
And
What's up? What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping maybe you can tell me. So I have been in the darkest place I've been in my entire life over the course of the last 6 months or so.
It's
Everything
really
Turn
that I
that fucking
emotional.
light
touch-
on. Turn that
Holy
light
fuck.
on. Turn the light on.
Everything that I touch turns to shit. My business
That
is
little
failing.
cord. Can you pull the cord? It's a hanging cord fucking light. It's one of those old school just light bulb. Pull that shit.
Like
real
in
quick.
an attic.
Yes.
Why did you come up here?
mental space.
Jeez, it's like the attic of the mental space, though.
It's really,
you were trying to heal something.
I've been like round 3 of Dark Night of the Soul, and it's been intense. I just don't know, like, I don't
You were trying to heal
like
something.
you're camping. I'm just kidding. Intense camping. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so Spirit of It's in the Highest Good, or actually, future most healed version of me.
Future most healed version of me.
Please update and upgrade
Please update and upgrade
my mental space room.
my mental space room.
Merge me with my mental space room.
Merge me with my mental space room.
Exchange me information with it.
Exchange me information with it.
And
Overhaul
it
this
needs to be
motherfucker.
collapsed. Yeah,
It needs
can
to
you
be
collapse and
completely
overhaul?
overhauled.
Blow it up.
Well, no, collapse it and overhaul it because it might not be
Collapse
blowing up.
and
Like that
overhaul.
verbiage, the verbiage will make it do what it needs to do.
Okay. Collapse and overhaul.
Okay. It was giving Flowers in the Attic vibes. Yeah. I was about to explain that to you, but you're literally a book person.
I'm
so
a bookish mystic.
we covered that.
Yes, we did. Okay.
Okay, so now we're in a regular room. It's still kind of dark, but it's not scary or creepy.
And you're crawling?
That seems right.
So it still doesn't have lights, and it feels like a punishment, which is so odd.
Ooh.
But it's like a...
Can we go to the earliest point of this? Can we figure out how the fuck you even got here, please?
So
I deserve this.
it has been quite a time. I think it started with like a twin flame thing like several years ago that went south, and then grief after grief after grief, trigger after trigger after trigger. I spiraled into like a depression mess, you know? Is Kat frozen? Or is she just fabulous like that?
Yeah, she's frozen.
Hello?
Okay, yes.
You're back.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Okay.
It kicked me fucking out again.
What the fuck?
So weird. Anyway.
Okay, you said you were stuck in twin flame stuff.
Yeah, I was in a twin flame situation that went really, really bad. I you know, and I don't know, I've gotten some conflicting advice on whether or not that was a twin flame situation. I was in a relationship that went really, really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw all that out the window and let's just go, if it's in my highest good.
If it's in my highest good.
Please take me to the earliest point of this.
Please take me to the earliest point of this.
That I can heal.
That I can heal.
Going in. You know what video was on my fucking page when it like kicked me off or whatever? Was the, and I'm a peace-seeking missile and I found myself.
Yeah. Hey, that's me, 100%. All by myself.
You're at a flower ceremony.
A flower ceremony.
This is not this life. This is a different life.
Okay.
It kind of makes
like
me
flower
go...
crown.
Oh, fun.
It kind of makes me go, hey guys, what are we doing here? Flowers stuff? This doesn't even feel real. Can you remove magic and mirages from all this? Just say that.
Remove magic and mirages from all of this.
Now it's like all normal looking. And everyone's just kind of looking at each other.
Like coming out of a haze.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of the cage and I've been doing just fine. How did we end up like this? It was only a kiss. There's poisonous lipstick. There's spell binding lipstick here. There's... Let's double check though. Say, take me back before.
Take me back before.
The poisonous kiss.
The poisonous kiss.
Okay, we are going. So like when I get a thing, I always want to like double check it. And if there isn't anything there, it doesn't fucking go anywhere.
It feels very much like that person was hired to do the thing. Like that's just what we're supposed to do.
The ceremony person.
Mm-hmm. Like even with the poisonous lipstick, it's very just like
it's not poison either. It's not death poison. It's just poison as in spellbound, like a love spell kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go since the book thing or whatever. You know, in like Greek mythology, how Apollo chased Daphne and then Daphne turned into a tree, but the whole reason Apollo was like turned from ladies' man to obsessed with her was the Cupid arrow thing. Okay. So you know how like there's like the magical properties, or if people take a love potion number 9 or Cupid's arrow or whatever the fuck, it like locks you in.
Yeah.
It was like that kind of lipstick, that kind of thing. So it was someone who was hired for it, and it seems like, you know, don't let me tell you your truth, feel it out for yourself, but it feels like a ceremony where you all kind of knew what you were getting into and signed up for it.
Huh. I went to an ayahuasca ceremony, but that was the only ceremony I've been to lately.
It's a past life. So I need you to feel if it sounds correct or see if it sounds correct.
It does resonate.
Okay. It would make it to where you were locked up with a person, this person, and not able to even fucking get out of it. Like, not even able to, like, once you find them, you're fucking stuck.
I feel stuck to a person that I can't shake for the life of me. I don't even like them, but they're constantly in my head. Oh,
that sounds like this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that like breakup twin flame person. I don't know. It was giving reptilian.
There's tons.
I feel like I've been stuck to him before, like other lifetimes. I feel like he's been around.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get rid of so before you do the ceremony, before, like, now you've removed the mirages of it, before you do the lipstick thing or the kiss or the blood potion or whatever, can you kind of go, not for me?
More for me?
Yeah,
no, not for me.
Not really
not
for me.
Not for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not for me. No thanks.
Like, give that version of you like a vision of all of the turmoil and stuff, and it's like, not worth it.
Not worth it.
Oh my God, that feels so much better. All right, so we're going to help that version of you find something a little bit more healthy that will be fulfilling, because it'll be not codependent, not independent, not locked to each other, but literally interdependent, where you show up and heal yourself, and you both, it can be uncomfortable sometimes, but as long as you're both healing, you stay together. And if one of you stops healing, you go separate ways.
We're not together. I don't want anything to do with that.
For that version of you, though.
That version. Okay, cool.
It's got to go back here. Okay, right. So if it's in my highest good.
If it's in my highest good.
If it's in that version of me's highest good.
If it's in that version of me's highest good.
Please release all soul contracts.
Please release all soul contracts.
Promises, vows, curses.
Vows, curses.
Spells. Magic or mirages. Locks, chains, cages.
Locks, chains, and cages.
Rubber bands, bounce backs, tourniquets. Ropes, nets, tape, or the like. Binding me. To the one. A divine counterpart. A soulmate. A twin flame. Or any other label. That is simply not in my highest good. Speed that up.
Yep.
Speed it up again.
Yes.
If it's in the highest good.
The highest good.
All souls consent.
All souls consent.
And teams allow.
And teams allow.
Please allow the most healed version.
Please allow the most healed version.
Of that version of me.
Of that version of me.
And the most healed version.
And the most healed version.
Of their perfect right now partner.
Of their perfect right now partner.
To be each other's spirit guides.
To be each other's spirit guides.
And magnetize each other to each other faster.
And magnetize each other to each other faster.
Oh, there's a lot of spinning. Speed that up.
Tell your guides to get on board too. Your entire team.
To get on board. I like to call my team in.
Yeah. Oh, they need to be overhauled. Overhaul, update, upgrade, and overhaul your entire team.
Update, upgrade, and overhaul my entire team.
The guides. And the dwelling. The realm seems okay.
Dwelling.
Speed that up. It's a lot of light. Damn. Oh, they were just kept in darkness, which makes sense. Making sure that you don't actually see the things of what's going on, you know?
Nice.
What the fuck song is that? Oh, Deeper Love. Deeper Love. Yeah, by Aretha Franklin.
We love Aretha.
No longer will I do all the things I used to do, stood by your side in innocence, for my love was just for you. Well, I'm a big girl now with big needs and desires, so don't you come around if you can't take me higher.
Period.
Deep love.
Oh, that needs to be like...
Your mantra.
Yeah.
I'm going to add it to the playlist right now.
I think you need to collapse all dead timelines.
Collapse all dead timelines. I love the way that feels. Collapse all dead timelines.
Speed that up.
Speed that up.
Ugh. That song, How Deep Is Your Love, is playing. And can you also be like, yeah, I don't want that either. I don't need to prove my love.
Yeah, I don't. I sure don't. I don't want that either.
To be worth something or whatever that is. What?
All right. Hey, you know how you would like talk to somebody who wasn't spiritual, somebody who like you worked with or something, and you'd be like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. There needs to be that with this somewhere. Like there needs to be a like, hey, I'm fucking done with this.
I'm done.
I need blockers up to any of that kind of bullshit. They need to come correct or they can fucking go.
They need to come correct or they can just go. They can just go.
No, I mean anybody in general.
Anybody in general, yeah. Can go the other way. But yes, come correct or go. Absolutely. Give me a filter.
It's moving.
Is this the thing that's messing with my money too?
Something that might not be very comfortable, for people in the spiritual community especially, but someone had commented before, a video that myself and my partner, they were like, oh yeah, and this is unconditional love. And I was like, I don't have unconditional love for him. I don't have unconditional love for anybody. I don't. You come correct or you cannot
enter.
You cannot have this. I've worked too fucking hard on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about boundaries.
Self-worth. It's like
yeah. And that was one of the hardest things for me is to have self-worth and self-love. I was stuck in a relationship, if you even want to call it that, for so fucking long. And besides that, being a doormat to so many other people in my life, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Period.
Well, I have another previous relationship who's just kind of been waiting in the wings. He's a wonderful man, loves me, wants to be with me, wants to give me all the world, but it's not a vibe for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's because I've been like in this awful black hole bubble where I can't see joy and good things.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if they want to give you the world. I don't give a fuck how much money or love or whatever someone can shower on me. They need to be able to look at their own shit, take accountability, and heal it.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
They could be filthy fucking rich or dirt poor. As long as they're working on themselves, we can hang. But if you're not, no, because the rest of it's like, I want to hero you. I want to save you. I want to take care of you.
Can you update and upgrade your signs? You know how when you're like, well, whenever I see that specific red light blinking, that means I need to go to work faster. Whatever you call that specifically needs to be updated and upgraded.
Synchronicities.
Upgrade my synchronicities, yeah. Update and upgrade my synchronicities. Okay.
Because these are things that don't matter anymore. It's like, oh, whenever he needs me, this does this, and it's like, no.
I don't need any of that. So is this the thing that you think, do you think that this is the thing that's also messing with my money and interfering with my career and productivity and all of that?
Copy and paste all of this to all of that conducive. Say, if it's in my highest good.
If it's in my highest good.
Copy and paste the work I just did for myself.
Copy and paste the work I just did for myself.
To all physical facets.
To all physical facets.
That make up my lifestyle.
That make up my lifestyle.
Conducive to what they need.
Conducive to what they need.
And speed that up.
And speed it up.
Speed it up again. Okay, so checking in on you now. It doesn't quite feel like, it doesn't feel dark and scary anymore. It doesn't feel like an attic, but it doesn't quite feel
aligned.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still like you're still in the dark. Where are all of your lights? It still feels like I deserve this.
I'm telling you, I've been dealing with a lot of self-worth stuff. I've been dealing with a lot of shadow work lately, a lot of childhood trauma, a lot of grief.
Break contracts with that. You don't.
Do closing. If it's in my highest good.
If it's in my highest good.
Please activate all the closing healings.
Please activate all the closing healings.
To everything I've already healed for myself and worked on.
To everything that I've already healed for myself and worked on.
Speed that up.
Speed that up.
You know how if you have too many window browsers open on your computer, it'll run really, really, really slow?
Yeah.
You have a bunch of portals open and it was pulling you down. You weren't merging with those versions of you. You were healing it and it was like leaving it open.
Yes. Yep. That sounds very, very accurate.
You're still trying to get on your knees here. So it's kind of like no, you don't deserve this. And I think that's all you need to say. It's like what is this? Self-assurance? Validation? Can you break all contracts with external validation that are not, fuck.
There you go.
Break all contracts with external validation that are no longer in your highest good.
They're in the comments again.
For anyone on the podcast listening.
This is probably going to be the last one because it's 7:54. We're just trying to make sure that we don't leave this one open also. I wonder if I could make this leave and then...
Oh, then she can just come back or request back.
I couldn't make her leave, but I can request her back.
I
Hey.
don't know why this keeps happening.
Update and upgrade your self-worth.
Update and upgrade my self-worth. That needs to happen.
And your internal validation.
And my internal validation.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please open safe exit portals
please open safe exit portals
for anyone I allowed or put on my team
for anyone I allowed or put on my team
that is not conducive for me anymore,
that is not conducive for me anymore,
and escort them to where they can help somewhere else.
and escort them to where they can help somewhere else.
And close those portals back up again and secure that down.
Those portals back up again and secure that down.
Secure it down.
Secret, secure that down.
Okay, that's a lot lighter.
Your team goes, all right. Time to go.
Yeah?
That's pretty cool.
Love that. Okay.
Do you work a lot with your hands?
On the computer.
Okay.
And I
That's
do
where
some
a lot of
energy work.
Yeah, that's where a lot of your quote unquote power comes from. Like you like to exude power that way, if that makes any sense.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
It does. I do a lot of healing with my hand.
Okay. Cool. Your team is really excited.
Yeah, can you say if it's in my highest good?
If it's in my highest good.
Hey, team.
Hey, team.
Please put all my filters
Please put on my filters.
and all of my system that feeds things to
All of my system that feeds things to
any of my forms that transmute this energy.
my forms that transmute this energy.
Put it all back the way I need it.
Put it all back the way I need it.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
For each of my forms that need it.
For each of my forms that need it.
Speed that up.
Speed it up.
It was really good. It's almost buzzy.
Everything feels good. Again, it feels... Oh, activate my personal divine grounding straps.
Activate my personal divine grounding straps.
In all directions needed.
In all directions needed.
There we go.
Speed it up.
Speed it up. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Hell yeah.
I feel a little more real.
Yeah. It feels very centered. It feels like
I've
before,
been
like
much in the clouds.
It feels more grounded for sure.
Much more grounded.
And clear, like clear head. And I feel here, like I'm looking up, like talking to team still, but like looking for signs, talking to my team. That's a normal thing for you, like looking right here. But you're not stuck anywhere. It feels like I can look up, I can look straight ahead too. Checking to make sure I can look side to side. Can she look behind her? Yes. I don't like to look behind. You don't like to look behind. You like to look ahead. That's fine. Just want to make sure that you can.
Do you?
Can
This
she
is
look
so
down?
fucking weird. Do you like the look of your own ass?
Not really, no. I
What
need
the
some more.
fuck?
Yeah.
I'd like to like the
That's
look
what
of
I'm
my ass.
saying. But your team does, which means that you do somewhere. Can you merge with that version of you, Gwirly?
I would love to merge with the version of me that loves the look of her own ass.
Okay. So, and then exchange you information with them. It's very like a goddamn.
Looking down is uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like it reminds me of when my kids didn't want to walk on the shiny tiles at like Target or whatever because it was reflective surfaces. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Can you just ask like, hey team, whatever that is, can you rectify that please?
Hey team, whatever that is. Can you rectify that for me too?
Remove the rugs. Okay, bye.
There we go.
You can't shove stuff under rugs. There is no more rugs.
Or have the rug pulled out from under her. Like it's a bunch of that. Okay.
Remove the rugs. Yeah.
All right. That was really good. I definitely recommend going to do the closings and have it handy, like have a copy of it either on Kate's page pinned or on my page pinned. And when you do your healing works for yourself, do the closings. They will fucking keep you regulated like nobody's business. You can change the words to fit your practice better, but for the most part, they're pretty structured.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Don't forget to disconnect, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, love y'all. Bye. Thank y'all.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.